All right, Algebra 1B students, welcome to part 2 of lesson 10.1. We are still working on the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but today we are going to reverse that theorem, that formula, and use it to decide whether or not a triangle is a right triangle. Okay? So we have this property, which is the converse, which means the backwards version. The backwards version of the Pythagorean theorem, okay, which says, if you have a triangle and its side lengths A, B, and C fit into this formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then the triangle is a right triangle. Okay, if they don't fit into that formula, if it's not an equal to, when you do the two numbers, it is not a right triangle. Okay? So what is that going to look like in our homework? Well, it's going to look like this. Which set of lengths could be the side lengths of a right triangle? Which side lengths could be the side lengths of a right triangle? Now, the thing we have to remember before we do these problems is C is always the biggest number. C is the biggest. Okay? C is the biggest number. So here in letter A, we're going to decide if, yes or no, could this be a right triangle? Well, I know C is the biggest number, so 25 must be C. And we'll just go A and B like that. Okay? So A squared plus B squared should be equal to C squared if this is going to be a right triangle. So instead of A, I'm going to say 6 squared. Instead of B, I'm going to say 24 squared is equal to 25 squared. I don't actually know if it is or not yet, but that better be true if this is a right triangle. So 6 squared is 36. 24 squared, if we grab our calculator and do that, 24 times 24, 24 squared is 576. The question for us is, does that equal 25 squared? Well, what's 25 times 25? 625. The question is, are these two equal to each other or not? Well, 36 plus 576 is equal to 612. Is that equal to 625? No. So this is not a right triangle. No way. It's not a right triangle. We do the same thing for B. I will again keep 10 squared my biggest, and I'll do 4 squared plus 8 squared. 4 squared is 16, 8 squared is 64, and I wonder if those equal 100. 16 plus 64, 80. 80 is not equal to 100, so that's not a right triangle either. All right, another try, 10, 24, 26. 10 squared plus 24 squared. Again, I'm leaving my biggest number for the end, 26 squared. 10 squared is 100. 24 squared is, I believe, 576. And 26 squared, 26 times 26 is equal to 676. Are those two equal to each other? 100 plus 576 does equal 676. Yep, that is a right triangle right there. It is a right triangle. Because these three numbers, 1, 2, 3, worked in the Pythagorean theorem. They made it true. They made it equal. They made it work. Okay, if we tried D, that would not work either. The other way this could show up in your homework is like this. Could the lengths 20, 47, and 52 be the side lengths of a right triangle, and explain? I would like you to do that on your own right now. Pause the video, take a look at this problem and tell me yes or no, can 20, 47, and 52 as side lengths make a right triangle? Check that in the Pythagorean theorem. Come on back then and I will show you the correct solution. All right, we're going to check 20 squared plus 47 squared equals 52 squared. Please make sure the biggest number is always the one you square after the equal sign. 52 squared, if I do 52 times 52, is 2,704. 20 squared is 400. 47 squared is 2209. So the question is, are these equal? 400 plus 2209 gives me 2609. Is that equal to 2704? No, of course not. No. Because a squared plus b squared is not equal to c squared. That would be the explanation I want. Or you could put the numbers actually in there. 20 squared plus 47 squared does not equal 52 squared. No, it does not work. That's the key. No, it is not a right triangle. Okay. Do you have any questions about that? Or how to use the Pythagorean theorem to decide if something is a right triangle? Please make a note to ask me in class tomorrow. Otherwise, that's all I have for you right now. Have a wonderful night.